name is Stephen Kiringo Geshanga, but people normally know me by Kiringo. And this morning we've had a very fruitful morning session on this Mazingira Day. So we had a birding walk, and we've also been observing different plants and everything that is within the wetland. So we've recorded around maybe 20 species this morning, and we've also gone to the botanic garden and I've been able to discuss some of the plants that we have. And I've been able to mention that at the botanic garden we have at least 55 different species of indigenous endemic plants to the highlands of Kikuyu in what was formerly an upland dry forest. And in this botanic garden we also have around 8 to 10 different species of plants. So as we coming to an end of the birding session, we are going to proceed further, where we're going to go and have a session of tree growing to mark this our Mazingira Day event. Well, of importance to mention is some of the species that we've been able to observe today. We've been able to see our emblem, and that is the grey-crowned crane that is breeding actually right here in our wetland. We've realized that there are 2 chicks, so we are very happy about that. It's been a great session. It was nice hosting and guiding this morning session, and I hope people learned much and they can take some aspirations with them back home.
Leo ni siku ya muhimu sana kwa Wakenya wote, na serikali tumechukua hii siku kuwa siku ya kuchunga mazingira. And I want to thank the county government, the experts, the environmentalists, the Nairobi River Commission, for taking this initiative so serious. And from what we have seen here, some of the contaminants in the water here are related to poor farming practices. The way we are also doing farming also affect our rivers, because the type of fertilizers we use, which are sometimes washed to the river bed, affect the whole ecosystem, the ecology, the living organism in the river bed. And from what we have seen here, as a Ministry of Agriculture, we'll give some guidelines and rules for our farmers on the minimum, what is called minimum space we should keep to our rivers. The distance between the river and the farm, we'll give the guidelines, so that we don't farm up to the river, whereby when it rains, the fertilizers are washed into the river, which affect the river and at the same time affect the aquatic organism and the whole ecosystem of the river and pollute the river, and at the end of the day also affect the environment. So we'll be giving guidelines as a ministry to guide our farmers on the minimum space in terms of meters from where the farmers can start farming. Additionally, we will also make sure that the fertilizers we are using are fertilizers which are not risky or poisonous or threatening the life of the other organisms, either in the river or around the farm. And that is why we are moving to what is called organic fertilizers, which are not, they don't make our soil acidic. At the same time, they return or restore our soil structure.
Natut. I'm the ambassador for Go Green, and I'm the founder for Women Prosper organization. It's been such a good honor to be here today. Earlier in the morning, we planted trees at Ondiri Wetland, also with Ondiri School, and also the DC was here for Kikuyu constituency. And also there are some schools which were here, especially the Akirol school. Yeah, and today Mazingira Day is about environmental conservation. For us to be proud of Mother Nature, because tree gives us shade, tree gives us fruits. It actually prevents us from climate change and its devastating effects like flood. It's good to conserve also our rivers because sometimes the fertilizer can create algae, which is not good for our rivers. Today, right now, at Nyongara Forest, I've also planted a tree again. There are also various schools, like Musagetau School. We have planted it near Alliance Boys High School here at Nyongara River. So it's good to conserve our environment. And happy Mazingira Day, happy Environmental Day. Let's go green for Mother Nature. Let's plant trees and conserve our environment.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nicole Sanyu. I'm 13 years old in Utafiti. Grand Miss Environment 2025. I was invited by Ondiri Wetlands to come to Alliance and plant as many trees as we could. And so far, I've planted around 30 trees. And I'm so excited. Some of my projects are Waste to Gold project, which I deal with waste segregation. Well, if we could categorize our waste into non-recyclable, recyclable, and even composite, we could help our environment become cleaner, beautiful, and healthier. Please, everyone, conserve your environment, segregate your waste, and do your best in planting our trees. Thank you.
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Robert Mayer, and today, as you can see, we have had our Mazingira Day celebration. It's a celebration and an event that has been organized by the Friends of Ondiri Wetland, Kenya, in partnership with other organizations who just came on board to ensure that this day is successful. So this day basically is a day where we mobilize the entire community. Actually, our motto was to mobilize 10,000 people to plant 10,000 trees in trying to restore the degraded landscape from Ondiri Wetland, Nyongara River, down to about 100 kilometers, not 100 kilometers, around 3 kilometers downstream, because this is an area that has been affected, has been degraded in many ways because of farming and many other things, and therefore we were bringing together the community. And one of the key things we were doing there is just to let the community understand the essential role that is played by Ondiri Wetland. Ondiri Wetland is the main water source for more than 500,000 residents, and you can imagine any effect or anything that we do against this ecosystem, then in a cascading effect it will reach human beings, because we will become water scarce in a way, and therefore either one way or another everybody is going to suffer in the equal measure. And that's why we are just bringing together the community, because we believe in SDG number 17, partnerships for SDGs, whereby all of us, like I use an example, when there is hunger, Hunger does not affect the nutritionist students or students dealing with hospitality and anything else. Hunger is universal, just the same way climate change and environmental degradation effects, they are universal. They will affect everybody in the equal measure. And that's why we want everybody in the same equal measure to participate, to contribute. So today we were privileged to have hosted the PS Agriculture, Dr. Ronoh. We had the Nairobi Rivers commissioners, we had the Major General, we had the NDC, that's National Defense College, we had the other segments of the Kenya Defense Forces, we hosted our MP, and we hosted our DCC and all the administrative organs that we have around. So today has been a big day, and we hope that with the knowledge that people have been imparted with, then they are going to become environmental enthusiasts.
My name is David Wakogy, Coordinator Friends of Ondiri. Today has been a great day for all of us because today has been the Mazingira Day event whereby we have been able to plant over 14,000 trees. In fact, council plant and put grow. We have been able to grow 14,000 seedlings, and out of the 14,000, about 9,000 were indigenous trees, and we had about 20 species of indigenous trees. This has been done along Nyongara River, which is the main tributary of Nairobi River from Ondiri Wetland. As you may know, Ondiri Wetland has been in existence for many years, and Friends of Ondiri was formed in 2016 to reclaim what was lost, because by then Ondiri Wetland was almost like the tragedy of the commons. So therefore, for the 10-year journey, we have been able to fill that area with the trees, and now we are expanding to the tributaries of Nairobi River, because what we are saying is that we cannot have a river without a source, and when the source is not taken care of, it means even the downstream, the situation will remain dire. Also, we are very grateful to the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, for giving us this opportunity, for giving us a public holiday for environmental conservation and to create environmental awareness. Because through this platform, we have been able to bring together so many stakeholders. In fact, we had over 100 stakeholders, bringing together thousands of volunteers who have done the work today. Today, we have also been honored to have the PS in the Ministry of Agriculture, Dr. Ronoh. We have been honored to have Major General from Central Command in the KDF. We have been able to have the Member of Parliament for Kikuyu. We have been able to have the CEC for Environment in Kiambu County. We have been able to have the Municipal Manager, so many CEOs, Nairobi Rivers Commission, led by their commissioners. Today was just fantastic. You have seen that we have had many exhibitors who are not only sponsoring the environmental cause, but environmentalists extraordinaire, because the work they are doing in their companies, in their organizations, in their institutions is phenomenal. Today, as we speak about climate change and the effects it is having on humanity, especially on water bodies, I can say that we are in the safe pair of hands when we think about the institutions and the causes that they are representing. So today has been such a wonderful day. Everybody has left here very happy. They have been able to plant, and even the remaining seedlings were donated so that they can also extend this important gesture in their homes and their chambers. And also the CS Agriculture has, the PS Agriculture has given a pledge of donating 5,000 seedlings, fruit seedlings, assorted oranges, grafted mangoes, Hass avocados that will be given to the farmers around here so that they can be able to grow, because we part of what we are saying about afforestation is that there can never be afforestation without food security. So basically, we are looking at forest as also our source of food. We are looking at forest as our source of medicine. We are looking at forest as our lifeline, because as you know, a single tree gives oxygen to about 4 people. So you can imagine the trees we have grown today have the capacity of sustaining a whole village, a whole sub-county, just because of the oxygen levels that they will be able to have and to give. The other thing is that as we speak about climate change, these trees are going to be the lungs of our community here in Kikuyu. We are going to have a very good carbon sink, and that is the future. That is where we are going as an organization. So as we celebrate 10 years of this journey, we have done it in style, and we are very, very proud of it. Thank you.
Happy Mazingira Day!